Hello guys, we are doing a reaction video. So this is the first one we're doing on the channel. I think I've already pre-recorded one because I'm going away at the start of August. So that's scheduled to upload. But this one is going to be the first one to be uploaded. And it's on HSTikkyTokky. Now, I just want to preface that I have no issues, no ill wills. This is purely just reactions and what's publicly available. So that's disclaimer out of the way. Again, I'm not no affiliation to him, don't know him, don't talk to him, etc., etc. I just know that he started off as sort of a fitness guy on TikTok. I used to watch him actually quite often. He used to come up on my page, and then he sort of capitalized on his TikTok career, I guess you would call it, or his TikTok audience. Started traveling, went to Dubai, and now he's suddenly kind of gone into trading. I want to say suddenly now. It happened maybe 6 months, a year ago, but it sort of just popped up, and I'm very interested how that kind of came around. And I have a suspicion, and I will tell you that after we've looked at a few clips. So let's start the first one.
Right now, what's your main sources of income? Because
I've got a forex broker, Finesse FX. Cheeky little plug.
Finesse FX.
I've got a forex broker. I'm gonna bring out the fitness plans again now.
Yeah.
I sell a few watches, but yeah, it's all from the forex broker.
But in terms of it, like you get people to sign up, but do you give them like signals, or you don't like? It
Yeah,
matter?
I do. So what I was doing was I was affiliating for another broker. That's a very common thing that people do.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, so there's a few things to unpack in this one already, actually. So first thing is the broker affiliate. Now that is very common. But it's it can be a very dodgy thing to do in certain aspects. So, for example, Elite Traders, my company, is partnered with ACY Securities. Now, ACY Securities are fully regulated. They're a real broker. And I'm not going to go into that right now. But yeah, we're partnered with ACY. So being affiliated or having some sort of partnership with a broker isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it can go into a very dangerous sort of place where you can end up joining these Telegram signals, and they're quote unquote free, but they're only free if you join their broker. And what this does, it pays the signal provider or the company owner commission on your lots traded. So it doesn't matter if you win or lose, they will get paid. So signal provider has an incentive to get you trading as often as possible with the highest risk possible, to increase your lot allocation, and then that increases their commissions. So we will see. I also heard something about HSTikkyTokky telling people to just put 3 lots or 5 lots or something, or a crazy amount on euro dollar, and just let it go for like 3 to 5 minutes. And it wouldn't matter if it was win or lose, he just told him to close it. And that was to activate his commission on that individual. Now, that was a while ago. I don't know if that's still the thing, because I know he just said that he's moved to brokers, so he's opened his own one. And I think this is it. So I don't know. I don't know if this is actually his. So please, again, this isn't. I'm not trying to expose him. I'm not trying to talk bad on his name. It's just I searched up what he said, which is Finesse FX, and this is what I found. And it looks pretty bad. So we can see it's almost 50-50 ratio of positive to 1 star or 5 star to 1 star. So essentially it is a 50-50 of positive to negative, which is really bad, especially for a broker. Brokers normally don't have anything like this. So you can see here, like Axie's a relatively well-known broker. I'm fairly sure they're regulated. You can see their reviews are a lot better. So we can see the stops and spreads. I'm not going to read all of these. Auto trading not allowed. You're my saving grace. Absolute scam. These people want raw spread and finesse trading. Yeah, so it seems it is very, very mixed. However, the negative reviews are very very telling, to be honest. So yeah, 2.9 rated, not great. And something else I noticed, which could be very fishy, and again, I don't know for a fact. Everything I say in this is sort of just my opinion and speculation. So when you click the link from the Trustpilot, it goes to a different website. So this is Sway Markets. So it looks like what has happened is they've seen the negative feedback, they've seen the poor public perception of this broker, or their broker, or his broker, I should say, and they've rebranded to try and avoid that perception or the view that people may have of them. So yeah, they're offering up to 1 to 500 leverage. Let's see if they've got their regulations down here. Okay, so here you can see they are licensed in Australia. Now, Australia is actually not very easy to get licensed in. They're very, very strict with financial services like brokers, signals, all that type of thing. So that is actually quite a green flag if they've managed to get past the Australian authorities. But yeah, we'll see.
Just remember, boys, the weekends are the times that you have to make the most difference for your life. You are not going to be able to travel the world, buy the watches, have the girls, have the cars, live this lifestyle unless you make your weekends count. I've woke up today, I've smashed the gym, I've now gone to a beach club to meet my business partner and discuss.
So this is one of the reasons I actually quite like HS. Because he is quite motivational. I think he is almost like an Andrew Tate figure without all the bullshit. In terms of, he clearly promotes a good lifestyle, and his point there is correct. If you want if you want that lifestyle of almost abundance, you need to at least work for it. And there's no point spending weekends and free time watching Netflix, playing games, when you can use that time to start building something.
Boys, the amount of money you guys must be making from your phones right now is a joke. I don't know why I'm still getting sent messages of people with like 60, 70 pounds in their account trading. Look how many trades just today have won. You guys can be making 2-3 times what you'd make on a full day's graft from copying and pasting buttons if you had maybe 2,000, 3,000 pounds in your account. So the point is, get loading your accounts up, boys, okay? If you eventually get to 10, 15,000 pounds in your account and you can be making maybe 10% a week, you're going to be making...
Oh my God. It was going okay. I mean, this video has clearly started off a bit of a red flag, but 10% a week. And this is the part that it kind of lets him down. As I was saying, I actually don't really mind him as a person, but when it comes to the trading persona of HSTikkyTokky, it's a bit, unrealistic. It gives people that false hope. There is no one on planet Earth that can do 10% a week consistently. You may be able to do 10% a week. Very, very rarely. It might be a one-off trade that is, just one of those things that happens. But to do that and sort of advertise your service to be able to make 10% a week is incredible. It's ridiculous.
Like $6 a month or something in your back pocket.
So essentially, he's saying if you started, £2,000 or £3,000 or dollars, you could you could be making 5,000 to 6,000 a month, which is ludicrous. It's not, anyone that is not in trading and hears this, it's like that shiny object syndrome. It's going to draw them in. Obviously, who wouldn't want to make that type of money from a very little investment or a very small investment? And again, this, if you watch my next video, it's just feeding into this narrative of Forex and trading being a joke. The retail world is just looked down upon by the general people, because it's people like HSTikkyTokky promoting this stuff that is going into these people's feeds. It's getting pushed in the algorithm. And it's, they end up joining, they don't get the results they're promised, they end up actually losing money potentially, or more than likely. And then they go and tell all their friends, Forex is bullshit, it's a scam, don't do it. And then, that leaves us in a spot where we look like clowns.
Easy. Load your accounts up, boys. Redeposit. The bigger your accounts, the less risk you have to take each trade to make a...
I just want to say, if you're not a trader and you clicked on this video just because you saw HSTikkyTokky in the title, you need to understand that this, it might sound like I'm just being a hater. I'm absolutely not. If HSTikkyTokky can manage to make 10% a week, I will give him everything I own. I will liquidate all my assets and investments, and I'll give him it all in cash, and he can trade it for me. But remember, if something sounds too good to be true, it 99% is going to be too good to be true. If HS was pulling these type of numbers and managing to turn, 4 figures into 5 figures very quickly in like 1 or 2 weeks, then he'd be, it'd be a big deal.
All right, boys, so the top 1% of earners in the UK are making 120k a year. That might sound like a lot, but it's literally 10 bags a month, okay? 2.5 bags a week. Guys inside our group are making a bag in a day. You do the maths. We are creating top 1% earners, not doctors, not brain surgeons, not going through uni and getting in loads of debt and paying your taxes and being a good citizen.
So for anyone that doesn't know, a bag is UK slang for 1,000. So he's saying that he has people in his Telegram making £1,000 a day or $1,000 a day, which obviously would equate to $365,000 or pounds a year. Now, I don't think you need me to tell you that that's more than likely not true.
Oh, printing fucking cash from your phone, doing nothing. I've got guys out in Dubai right now, watch this video, sat there in Five Palm at the beach club, printing money. Me, myself, Adam's over there, printing fucking money. We are the top 1%. I'm the top fucking 0.01%. But you guys will be in the top fucking 1% by getting inside this group and learning from every single other person in here who wants to.
So I have tried to get into his Telegram, but you need to request access, and I haven't been granted access yet. But I would love to see what is actually in there. Because he's saying, you need to learn and things, but you can't really learn much from a Telegram group unless there is a constant supply of, webinars, videos, sort of Q&As and things. You're not going to learn anything, especially just from copy and paste signals. So yeah, I'd also be interested to see who's actually trading, because I highly doubt it's actually HSTikkyTokky that is doing the signals. He's probably hired someone to do them, which is fine. I have a trader that works for me that sends signals. I also send them as well, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. But I would be interested to see who it is.
We're just driving in after a very productive week on the charts, made a serious amount of money. Going to pick my mum up now and take her for a very nice brunch. Ain't seen her in ages, ain't seen her in a few weeks. This is what life's about, boys. Escaping the system, escaping the UK. It's shit there, boys. Look at where I am right now. It's a whole different world, bruv, a world of wealth. Everyone here is rich. Everyone. Everyone in the UK is broke. You want to be around rich people if you want to get richer, so do your best to get to 5, 10k a month. Get yourself the fuck out of there. You guys have got the best opportunity right now with this group to start making money, to start getting to that 10k a month benchmark where you can work on your own time and be free. So make the most of it, okay? Stop fucking around. Message up below.
Yeah, so this screenshot here isn't necessarily a bad sign. So, I'm not saying HS is broke. I mean, he's definitely not broke. He clearly does make money. He's got a lot of followers. He has a lot of streams of income. So if his trader is actually profitable, I'm sure he is pulling, it's possible he's doing 38,000, 39,000 in trading profits. So I actually don't really have much of an issue with this video. Yeah, I kind of want to say that it's not necessarily a good thing for him to be promoting this, just because you do need large amounts of capital to return large amounts of profits. However, on the other side of that, if it's just showing his own trading account, I don't really see an issue with that too much. But again, how real is this? I don't know. He lost 10,000 on a dollar trade, made 1,000, 3,900, made 22,000 on silver, which is nice. But yeah, to be honest, these results aren't overly impressive in terms of, risk reward.
Last few weeks especially have been the most consistent weeks I've ever seen, having added a multitude of new traders to the group who are just printing cash every day. I want to share with you messages like this. Alex, who's actually an OG fan of mine, he was a fan of mine literally when I was getting 20, 30 views. How fucking great it makes me feel that he's making thousands of pounds a week. He made £1,000 yesterday. He's withdrawn £1,300. Probably spent it on bollocks. You shouldn't be withdrawing. You should be growing your trading account. But Alex, well done, bro. Enjoy your profits. Another guy here, £1,600 in one day. I know how it must feel for you guys watching this. This is a get-rich-quick scheme. It can't work for me. It isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. These guys are not using mad leverages that if it goes the other way, it's going to finish their whole account. They're using small lot sizes. We are just putting in so many trades in a day that are winning that it adds up to this fucking massive amount of money. These guys are making 1,600 quid a day. I'm making about 25 to 35k every single day for the last few weeks because of these trades.
Yeah, I mean, what can I really say? I don't know. I'm a little bit lost for words. I think there's not much for me to say. This is the very stereotypical make money with my signals, buy a Lambo. You can have a watch like my Rolex. It is what it is. It's just the typical marketing of a guru. To be quite honest, I actually don't have any issues with it, with HS's other content. I think as a human, he's actually quite cool. However, this trading stuff he's on, it's very questionable. And to be honest, he's lucky he's in Dubai, because I think if he was anywhere else, he would probably be in some trouble with the authorities, by regulators, because the FCA don't look kindly on this sort of stuff. The SEC looks down on this quite heavily.
Go on about is passive income, passive income, passive income. I've been sat talking to one of my business partners out here for about the last 2-3 hours since the last story, yeah? Then I fucking come back, Adam comes over with a smirk on his face, and I know why he's got a smirk on his face, because he's fucking... Oh, can you see that? Can you see it? Yeah, he's made me fucking 6 G's almost, 5,890, and I've done fuck all. You guys don't understand. Passive income, cash flow. Stop being a little slave bitch. Look at what I'm...
So there is truly no... Passive income doesn't exist for the average person. Passive income means you have money coming in while you do absolutely nothing. Now, even for HS, this isn't passive income, because he's got to market it, he's got to make these videos. It's not passive at all. And yes, maybe he's giving his money to someone else to trade, but if that's all he was doing, then yeah, sure, it's kind of passive. But don't get trapped in this. If you won't have passive income by joining his Telegram, because the actual meaning of passive doesn't quite relate there. You would still have to input the lot size, place the trades, and to be honest, you should be trying to learn why they're placing trades, not just copy and pasting, because that is a recipe for disaster. Because what happens is people who blindly, signal bots, they might win, a couple of trades in a row, or they might be in some profit. And because all they've done is copy and paste, they will be like, oh my God, this is so easy. I can do this. Anyone can do this. It's a money glitch. Then they start trying to trade for themselves. They over risk. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to manage the trades. And then they lose it all. So just be very, very cautious. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. I don't really have anything else to say. And again, this isn't, everything I've said about HS is just my opinion. I don't know any solid facts about any of this. So just take it with a pinch of salt. It's more of an entertainment video than anything else. Thank you for watching. Enjoy your week or weekend, whatever time it is that you're watching this. So see you very soon. Please subscribe and leave a like.